Well, good afternoon, everyone. I just looked at the clock. It is 12:22, at least here in Arizona. So we got a lot of twos in there, 222, which is always a good thing. Angel number. So today, our reading, and happy February. We finally made it through the month of January. And I don't know about you guys, but it seemed to be one of the longest months I have ever experienced. And I'm just very, very glad it's over. A lot of chaotic energy in January, a lot of changes, especially for me, because for one, I am back in Arizona. But number two, because I couldn't find a place to live on just my Social Security and what little bit comes in through doing readings and stuff like that, I had to go out and find a real job. So I start tomorrow. And it's going to be something different and we have a jumper that I haven't done really before. It's a merchandising and inventory specialist position. It's a 6-month contract, but it's a direct hire. So no temp agency taking part of the money. And because now I have verifiable income, now the apartment complexes are oh so willing to rent to me. So I will find out tomorrow. I already put down a deposit on one. And I will find out tomorrow what the address is. And they said I could probably move in on Friday. So things are hopping and jumping and going great in my direction. I know other people are going through a lot of stress with weather. So I won't tell you that it was 80 degrees here yesterday. And I already had to turn the air conditioning on because it's getting a little toasty in here. So how are you guys doing? Because it's always about the collective. And yes, even though I am part of it, this is for everyone. And normally I ask, what do we need to know, learn, implement, take action on? But since it's a new month, we're just going to leave it up to Spirit, because they, as a collective of angels, guides, ascended masters, know what all of us are looking for, hoping for, dreaming of, wishing on, whatever the word may be. So they know what the best answer to all of our questions. So one of the cards might fit what you're asking for or looking for. 2 of them might, all of them might. Or it's possible that it doesn't really touch directly on what's concerning you right now. So we're just going to let the angels decide. And in the meantime, while we get these cards shuffled and drawn, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Thank you for participating and leaving your comments. I try to get to all of them. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you like what you see here, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button and the bell for notifications of new videos. Because there's still going to be more. It's just I have to be a little bit, once I get into the apartment, it'll be a lot easier because I won't be functioning with free Wi-Fi. I'll be able to actually get my own, so I'll feel a lot more secure in being able to put more videos up and do more videos. And I'm still working on that book. I have it actually sitting here right here, because that's the next thing to do today, is to get more of it put into place and pull it over from, because when you're writing, some gets put here, some gets put there, and so I'm trying to put it all in one place in the correct order according to my table of contents so that we can get that book out. I have shared one of the meditations with somebody else, and I got great feedback on it. So we are hoping the rest of them will be just as well received. So for this first day of February 2026, let's see what the angels want us to know. If I can get the cards to turn over. And then let me grab the jumper. And you can see the beautiful background I have in the meantime. So we have 4 cards. One is a jumper, so we'll go into the 3 first and we'll leave the jumper at the end. So the first card is the goddess butterfly. Whoa, where'd it go? There it is. I'll get it a little closer without it disappearing. And with the goddess butterfly, there are 3 key words: transition, nonverbal communication, and soulmate. The goddess butterfly blesses you with love and transformation. This mandala presents to those that are ready to spread their wings, fly, and nurture other precious souls who are awaiting their own transformation. You will notice the butterfly within this mandala is surrounded by a circle of small pods. These pods represent those souls who are awaiting metamorphosis, and a large part of your journey now is to show them the way. Nurture them as you would yourself. You have all that you need. Now is your time to share your gift with the world. This mandala speaks the language of love. This language is not heard by the ears, but quite simply being felt by the heart. The language of love is universal, and all that walk this plane are fluent with the dialect of the heart. So practice communicating in this way. No words are required. It is a silent transfer of love as we pass one another. Any other. You walk past them in the street, send them love. There are no rules. Simply love. As a goddess of love, butterfly also represents the love in your physical life. If you have been seeking love, seek no more. Open your heart and take the hand of love as you dive into the depths with another. It is time for your hands to interweave, your hearts to connect, and your souls to smile as you recognize each other and journey forward together. If you are in an existing relationship, the presence of Goddess Butterfly will touch your hearts as you deepen your connection of unity. And here's a meditation. This simple exercise will help you remember how to communicate with your heart. You will need 7 crystals and or rocks of your choice to set up a grid. Lay the mandala on the floor or a flat surface and place a crystal on each of the 6 large triangle points. Place the last crystal in the center of the smaller triangle. You may wish to add crystals in a circle around the mandala or adorn it with flowers or pieces from nature. Sit now with pen and paper. Bring your awareness to your heart space. Call upon your higher self and write down your heart's desires. This could be an expression of how you could be in service, a wish to connect with the one you love, or whatever else comes forth from your heart. Using the Goddess Butterfly Mandala anchors a higher vibration of love in the grid. Remember the feeling, the knowing, and the language of love that only the heart can offer. Embodying this in your day-to-day life will have a butterfly effect and be felt across the earth. So the key elements also, it says, are rose pink ray, heart chakra, air, teaching, ancient ways, heightened senses, can't talk today either, the language of love, new relationships, and reconnection with the past. So let me show you this again so you can see, like if you're going to do the meditation. Oops, I guess I need to. There we go. So you can see where the 6 points are if you want to do the meditation. Our second card is an interesting little card, and it's called the Star Child. I have to move up behind it, otherwise it gets lost. Okay, so that's the Star Child. That's the second card. Inborn ability, mentoring, embracing life, an opportunity, or an adventure. This healing mandala brings forth guidance on the star children who are, have been, and will continue to grace your earth. Your planet is receiving unprecedented numbers of highly evolved star children who are anchoring love within and upon the earthly realm. I see a theme already starting to develop here with that LOVE word. Children are being their whole selves as never witnessed before, as they live in accord with their innate wisdom. Open hearts and open minds are called for as you allow these children to lead the way, paving the future with the mortar of love and bricks of silver and gold. If you have children, this mandala has come to remind you of the advanced souls you share your journey with and encourage you to complete the following healing exercise. This healing meditation will help your child or children integrate and stabilize their energy fields, as well as to remember their soul's chosen path and their role as teacher. The earthly realm can come as a shock to many of them, as they have never felt the planet in such a state before. The 7 directions, 2 solstices, and 2 equinoxes are linked within every being. But the star children are instinctively more aligned than those that have come before them. The stars children are symbolic of both the stars and humanity's earliest attempts to understand and communicate the order and unity inherent in creation. As liquid light, they breathe life into the very essence of each waking human. Their gold and silver footprints leave trails of pure love upon the fresh earth. If you are not a parent, then this mandala has come to guide the star child within you, so that at no time are you lost. Recognition, acknowledgement, and acknowledgement are for an ego wishing to diminish your brilliance. It is suggested that you complete the healing mandala exercise and remember to be the light. After all, the light you see at the end of the tunnel reflects your own light, your own brilliance. Listen with your heart and move forward with love. So the Star Child meditation. If you are reading this healing for your child or children, the following exercise is simple as star children respond very quickly to the energy contained within this mandala. If the child is of a young age, simply place the card under his or her bed for the next 3 days. Well, you'll have to visualize it because I have the card. So I will show it again so you can see what it looks like, and then you can visually ask the angels to put it there. For teenagers and adults, lie down and place the mandala on the third eye. And again, you can just visualize it there. Then, with closed eyes, focus on deep breathing and visualize a deep green 8-pointed star appear within the mind's eye to form a green band around the head. Imagine the star becoming a green column of light that cloaks down over the body. One of the roles of the 8-pointed star is to help people see themselves as they have never seen before. To finish this exercise, rest within the ray until it starts to fade. More so than a healing, this meditation will kindle the light that gives you life. When you are ready, bring your awareness back within the room and journey on. The key elements is the emerald green ray, black obsidian ray, the third eye chakra, earth, awareness, unity, calm, and feeling centered. So now we have the first two. Let's see what the third one brings. Oh, that's a pretty card. Conscious channeling. That's a very pretty, see if I get it too close, then it disappears. Oh, maybe we can do it this way. So that's the conscious channeling. And let's see what it has to tell us. Allow something to come to you. So basically, instead of you chasing something, allow it to come to you. The flow of ideas and renewed connection. This mandala acknowledges your desire to open the gateways to the divine. To channel is to have an absolute faith in oneself. Furthermore, channeling is a natural state of being. Yes, there are those that are more attuned to channeling, but as it is natural, it is a state everyone will return to. Ultimately, we will all walk the earthly plane whilst having clear communication with our higher selves to receive guidance, wisdom, and you guessed it, love. Gotta love those angels, don't you? As everyone has their own unique way of communicating with the higher realms, it is important that we each remain open to how messages will be received. Guidance may come through a sense of knowing, feeling, hearing, and or seeing. Divine guidance is the gentle, loving voice of one's soul, nothing more. There truly is no one better attuned to receiving guidance for you than yourself. In the event you are channeling for another, the most valuable guidance will come through when you become a bridge between your client and their higher self. Channeling is not about initiating a connection with spirit, as that would suggest separation. And you are always connected. A true channel is one that allows themselves to be a conduit to higher guidance. Remain open to receiving and trust that guidance can be delivered in countless different ways. So the conscious channeling meditation, this meditation uses the conscious channeling, the crown chakra, and the heart chakra mandalas. Sit comfortably and place the conscious channeling card directly in front of you. And again, I'll show it to you so you can visualize it. Oops, where'd it go? There it is. With the crown chakra and then with the heart chakra mandala underneath, so as they form a column. Together, these cards represents the channel, the receiving conduit, and pure intention. Close your eyes and bring your awareness down into your heart space. Focus on breathing deeply into your stomach. On the exhale, feel your energies flow down throughout your body to the ground within the earth. Once you feel grounded, bring your awareness back to your heart space. Visualize a rainbow-colored bridge opening to the higher realms. Call forth your highest self and the divine beings of light. Feel a deep appreciation for the clear and present channel you are, and allow yourself to be guided. Once you have completed this exercise, close over your channel by simply feeling yourself back within your body and stating, "We are done." The key elements for this card are the rainbow ray, the violet ray, the crown chakra, the heart chakra, air, element, faith, knowing, absolute trust in oneself. And then we just had to have a jumper card. And it's the solar plexus. Whoopsie, there we go. It's the solar plexus card. So let's see why this one specifically decided to jump out and what it has to say. So the solar plexus is about empowerment, live in joy, and stand your ground. You don't have to be nasty about it. You don't have to be confrontational about it. But stand your ground. Keep your boundaries very up and very strong. And don't let people push you to get a reaction out of you. Breathe deep. But stand your ground. I can understand why they threw this one jumped out, because it's very important for all of us at this time with what's going on in not just in the United States, but the world, but especially here in the United States. We need to stand our ground. We need to use our voices to stay strong and to let people so-called in power know that they really aren't in power. The United States it belongs to the people, not any one particular person. And they need to know that. So, Radiant One, step within your personal pyramid where your empowered self awaits. This card brings you the empowering energy of the solar plexus chakra. Your soul has called forth this mandala as you have allowed yourself to step outside of your power and your joy, thus depleting your energy levels and undermining your self-worth. Release any feelings of confusion or remorse by simply allowing them to fall away. Take this opportunity to remember your brilliance. Step back within your power and take up the reins of life again with joy at your side. Your power is not a force outside of yourself. It is a power that lives within you. It is a core aspect of your very being. So here's a meditation that can help. Lie down somewhere comfortable where you won't be disturbed. Place the solar plexus chakra card just above your navel on your solar plexus. Close your eyes and focus on deep breathing. Bring your awareness down to your solar plexus. Visualize the pyramid at the center of the mandala. Let me show that to you again. And you can see the pyramid there. As you do so, notice a shimmering yellow and gold. See yourself surrounded by this incredible light and feel it streaming down through the top of the pyramid. Allow yourself to sit under this golden yellow light and feel it filling your being lighting your every cell and powering up your core. Feel the sun within you, charging and burning brighter than ever. As this is happening, notice a beautiful sunflower appear within your pyramid. This is a true indication that you are once again centered within your solar plexus chakra. Before you leave your pyramid, notice, feel, and be within your power. It is your knowing, your truth, and your sovereignty. Bring your awareness back to your physical self. Open your eyes and journey on. The key elements: the golden ray, the yellow ray, willpower, free will, longevity, sustenance, personal pyramid, and optimism. And yes, we all need a lot of optimism right now. But we also need to realize that what is going on the planet has been predicted for centuries, years. Every 26,000 years, we switch powers from male to female. And that's what is going on right now. Mother Earth is birthing into a higher vibration. Those that are willing to go with her. We're experiencing a lot of turmoil in our own lives as we settle into this new vibration of being more fully conscious of us as souls, as us as spirit, having a human experience. But it also brings us into more prosperity, more abundance, more love. And those that cannot handle that type of energy will be leaving. But every 26,000 years, that's what this is, the age of Aquarius. Every 26,000 years, it switches the balance of power from masculine to feminine, then back to feminine for 26,000 years, then back to masculine for 26,000. And the masculine just isn't wanting to let go. But they will. It's in the cards. It's in the stars. And we need to hold the light. That's what Archangel Michael keeps telling me. Your job is to hold the light. The pillars are down, and you just need to keep them full of love and let the energy play out as it will. But we need to stay grounded. We need to stay focused. Keep our boundaries intact and make sure we don't get run over in the process by the energy. So stay true to yourself and know that this will end with a beautiful new earth energy and people. So on that note, that is the reading for today, February 1st. I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day. Have a phenomenal first week of February. And I will see you at the same, at least the same day next week on Sunday. Might be a different time. You just never know when I'll show up in your box. So enjoy your week, and I will see you next Sunday. And remember, my friends, always walk the sacred path of beauty. This is Reverend Dr. Elena Skyhawk signing off for now. Bye.